Can't hide from me, boys.
Alright, we're back, and Brian's still looking for you. Welcome back to more LA Noire, folks. Brian's still looking for you. Alright, I'm gonna shut up.
Looking. What happened?
Oh my god, that's terrible. I'm laughing at Brian. Brian's still looking for you.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Are you telling the captain what I'm coming for, isn't it?
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here
the
to kill
captain
Japs,
that Brian's
not our
still
own
looking
people.
for him.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here.
Brian's still looking
If
for
I
him.
can live with it, you can too.
He's coming. He's coming for you. That's hilarious. Fuck. Feeling it. This is awesome. A walk in Elysian Fields.
I can't tell what the fuck I do with this shit.
And Brian's still looking for you.
Shit.
Jeez, that's a lot of origami cranes.
House fire. Bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
House fire, 11:41 a.m.
Fuck you swear about me, turkey.
We're definitely beating this game in a little while. Like, within probably like 2 more
You guys
hours
gotta
at the
see
most.
this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Alright, what we got? Man, oh
You have
no.
a name.
Oh, jeez, I'm...
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
Anything else? Be honest, I just got here, Phelps.
Oh,
Best to
man,
talk to
that's
Lynn. She's the
fucked
expert.
up, dude.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't
Oh,
they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved. Ooh. I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that?
that's
please?
grisly.
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved them into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that's weird.
Why would you run into a burning building?
Jeez, oh, man.
What are you doing?
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
Yeah.
Find anything interesting?
Okay, let's see. Where's B at? That's so hard to look at.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs?
I'll tell you
No,
what,
I
boy.
have not.
Oh, shit.
Show some respect.
Jeez, okay, let's
It's
see.
our boy.
Head into the
Perhaps he watches
garden
the
and
fire.
examine
The Sawyer
it.
fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt. For the fires? For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, Well, you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
You could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
There's very little evidence.
Oh! What
That's
the hell?
right. Get back off. They're
Oh,
falling
gross.
apart.
Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out
Alright.
what's eating the pigs.
I gotta go look outside. I can't be in here anymore. This is horrific.
I wonder what happened to my beef turkey. I bought it. I don't remember what the fuck I did with it.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me, and you won't be pretty much longer.
Oh, you better shut your mouth,
can
dude.
get
I'm gonna
this
knock
guy,
your teeth out of your damn throat.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? There's gonna be no photos and no citations.
You don't know
We're gonna
shit.
kill
Get out of
this
here.
miserable fuck. End of
I'm gonna
story.
kill you, Mr. Fuck.
You getting this? We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go.
Get out of here, chicken shit.
Okay, I'll try this side. Looks like the same model. LAPD, can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Did you see or hear
Eh.
anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
No, you wasn't. You was awake, bitch. You lying.
didn't like it, right?
Brian says so.
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Alright.
I was right. Yeah. Okay, next.
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
Okay.
To Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
Oh, you know, bitch. They'll say
You didn't
what?
enter yourself?
You know.
I'd already
motherfucker.
agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
Oh,
Alright.
I'll tell you. You're lucky you didn't say no, motherfucker. I will.
I got friends who work at the...
How did you get my number, Ira? At first, I didn't understand you. But now I
Okay.
do. I'd like you to come back to the clinic. I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think
you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks. I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together. This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven. Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose. Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean. Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new. I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
Dude, I don't like you.
Yeah, I don't like him either. Something weird about him.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Intuition tells me I'm missing something.
It's cops. It's got to be something.
Look at this.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive. Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere. Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home
That's
prior
about
to the
Terminator.
explosion?
You saw Terminator? You're lying. You saw Terminator. You don't want to tell him.
Doubt.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Yeah,
Hey,
somebody was standing right
now
there
that you come
smoking
to think of it,
cigarettes.
there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, a beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Okay.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure.
All right.
Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
All right, now we gotta make a phone call.
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
All right, let's check this shit
Paper
out.
crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments. When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads in the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind?
There it is.
I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecued, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
Just have.
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
Weird.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
I got some proof for you.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Let me tell you something, you two-faced motherfucker.
Huckster at Elysian Fields outwit Leland Monroe. Awesome.
Make offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes?
Oh, I'm gonna jump across there and burn you with my fist, boy.
Refuses to sell.
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
I think you know some more.
Come
You're
on.
not telling me, motherfucker.
You expect me to believe that you would go and do with one of those little piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense. The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't.
Oh, I got stuff that's just my two. It's my right and my left.
Contractors I use for wayfarers. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
You better.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the
left.
LAPD. We'll provide you with that list.
Scared of this right, this left.
You know
That's
that I'm
why.
on the board of the police pension fund.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Glad to be a...
I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you.
We find out.
He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
It's not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thank you.
All right.
You know what I mean.
Whoa, we got out of the car while I was still
There are
rolling.
times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
Smart mouth son of a bitch!
Oh.
I told you to knock that asshole!
You're being
That's
damn
enough. We're gonna have to pacify these poor saps. You're going.
Oh, yes, right. What's up, to, bitch? Just not your asshole.
Give him a
Good
shot.
thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Told you. I was right.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect
Oh,
some
no,
shrinkage in the heat. But it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick.
This shit fuck up.
Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap. You got an idea, Hotshot?
Yeah, I got an idea. You shove your head on that bitch and let me catch your ass on fire.
Buy me a drink, Cole?
No. Not even for old
Yo,
times'
bitch,
sake?
how you doing there? Ain't seen you for a while, big
You're
son.
not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the
No.
pleasure. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel
I'm good,
about
I'm
you.
happy.
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
No.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been
Are
warned.
you on it?
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
Dude, you want to stay away from the fields.
Stay
Gotta
away.
have
You have no idea that
Gotta
there are
have
people
something
that
to
are
do with
involved
it.
in that company. I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same
Big
kind
boy.
of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here.
No,
I've
no,
heard
no,
we've
no,
had a
no,
spate
no,
of
no.
grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle.
No.
Thanks
no,
for the
dude.
drink, Cole.
Oh, shut up, dude. He's up to something. Little fucking bastard.
McKelvey,
He got put in
started
in
making
jail.
noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel.
That bitch is up to something.
Save it, folks. Monroe's an asswipe.
Oh,
And so was
yeah.
and so was McKelvey when it's all said and done.
And there's 20-piece, 10-piece, 6-piece, 4-piece. Yeah, I need them nuggets. And then a quarter pounder with
We're
a Big
looking for
Mac.
Herbert Chapman. I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
Oh,
He's definitely not here. I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some kind of problem.
Let's take a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
More of these.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
4 of them.
We should revise the APB. He's clearly armed.
Okay. Packing heat. Gotta watch out.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit! He's seen us.
Cops! Again!
Son of a bitch, he must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in, get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL.
Go ahead, 11K.
11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar, currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. The suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
Get me closer to the driver's cabin. I'll plug Chapman. Look, Cole, the side plate's gone. Get me closer. I think I got a shot here. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
Don't need this.
Mother!
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
Fires benefit Elysian in some way. I see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? Be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help, this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He is a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Right, at the walk in Elysian Fields. The game store, Scott 86, Brian, a Demon Destroyer 31. See you guys on the next episode. Peace.
Chicken asses.